These are just a lot of the ones I made so I could practice it getting better. And then there's ones that sounded really incredible that I just made for me and they came out great. I'm keeping those. I'm going to show you the ones that I'm selling, and I'm just having fun. Anyway, so here I am, Martin Espino. Been playing these ancient Mexican instruments since 1975, and somehow I'm still 21. So here we go. Okay? Sorry to take so long. Number one, and they're listed by numbers if you're interested. Double ocarina, one hole, two holes. That means you get one, two, I'm sorry, one, two, three notes. And the same thing over here. And they're pitched so they're slightly off and they will vibrate against each other. Number two, little brown ocarina. I model everything off of ancient copies, so these are not something that I made up. Maybe a couple of them I did, but I'm just basically copying what the ancestors did, okay? And I'm trying to use not shiny glazes, although I tried it on one. Remember, I said I'm learning. I'm not the master at this. So I'm experimenting with some things and also trying to get an old look on them. I have a LED lamp, so it's really kind of hard to see how night. There's the color right there. There you go. Orale. There you go. So when they have four holes, that means they basically have five notes. And ocarinas, which are vessel flutes or round or spherical flutes, cannot jump into the next octave. It's just physically doesn't work that way. Sometimes you might get lucky and get one that'll get an overtone or another beginning of an octave, but basically might as well say that when you have four holes, you get five notes, plus all the cross, like partial holing, partial, all the microtones. You can bend it, which means you're getting several different variations of the note, like this. See, I already got like two notes that you can discern. Three notes out of one hole. The bigger the hole, the more possibility to bend and do extra things. These are techniques that we don't know if they used or not, but anytime you have a musician, we show off. But anyway, I don't want to get into all that. I want to show you the instruments. Little yellow one painted with natural pigment paints that I make out of cactus juice and cal and water. And that's another secret. Two holes, three notes, and the variations. That's number three. This is number four, the triangular one. Four holes, five notes, and the variations. Sorry about that. Then one that came out pretty good if you blow really lightly. I'm gonna sell this one for really low, but it's a number 5, the conical tlapitzali. It's a flute. See, that note gets funny. I have to blow real gently. This one is a tlapitzali that came out pretty nice. I'm really happy with it. It's got a wonderful glaze that I put that makes it look really old. It's called iron oxide. This is number 6. All kinds of extended techniques you can do. And that's what I do. This is a pair to this one, but these are both sold. Check it out. That's number 6, and here's number 7, the kingfisher, with a very small hole, giving it sort of an ocarina sound because the body is wide. Pretty. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 8, little Itzcuintli or little Chihuahua head dog. Again, copied off of archaeological stuff. This is a tube flute, so it's closed at the end. It's going to have a rather ocarina sound, but the it didn't come out as well as I wanted, so I'm going to sell this one for really cheap. I think it's like, how much? $5. But if you blow gently, you get a great sound. I'm sorry, blow hard. There he is. Didn't want to throw him out. And this is a bass ocarina that I made from a copy, again, of an archaeological copy. And it's a big salamander. This one's already sold. Those last 2 and this one are going to San Francisco for a group of actors. Hole in the back, air window, and it's got a glaze on it that makes it look really old, and plus it was polished. So that was number 9. Number 10 is a really high-pitched bird whistle. You manipulate the hole in front. The bigger the hole, the more manipulation you can do with the palm, with the finger, sticking in your little finger, fluttering, all that. Check it out. I'm going to get away from the mic, okay? Because he's loud. Loud. And that one is number 10. Number 11 is an ocarina, a vessel flute. And vessel flutes have a mouthpiece, air window, finger holes, and no exit hole like a flute does. Or another vessel could be a fat cylinder. Same thing. This one has an incense burner on top. You could put a little incense there and smoke in while you play, okay? Hold on. That's number 11. Number 12 is the Aguila, which is also sold. That's what the eagles look like when they make them. And a lot of the archaeological copies look like this. And I painted it with natural pigment paints because they were painted too. So that's number 12. Number 13 is a little tiny ocarina with the Teotihuacan face. Not, I can't even say it wrong anymore. Teotihuacan, not Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan. The earrings on there, and two holes, and it's got a hole on top so that you could stick some feathers in if you want. So here it is, a very simple little guy. And that's it for the ones I'm selling. I'm going to have a few more in the month of October. Some other crazy things. I should be able to duplicate these ones. Here are some other ones that I guess if you'd like a copy of, I can eventually make one. These are the ones that I kept for myself. I made this water whistle from my intention to see if I can just do it. Came out better than the ones I have. I'm playing everything one at a time. Now I'm getting to the snake one. There's no difference between this and this, except this is a thicker tube, and it's gonna have more of an ocarina sound. Thinner just means it's gonna be less material, higher, and the curve doesn't change the vibration. I put a little Quetzalcoatl head there. See the hole? 5 notes. That's what we call a tlapizali, or a flute. And here's one of my very first ocarinas. I made it about a year or so ago and tried a glaze on it. I don't like the glaze, but I decided to keep him because he sounds cool. And also I can, like I said, copy these for you if you want. Again, archaeological copies. My first ocarina, again, it was a cool little. This is the copy of the exact archaeological guy. I'm guessing salamander because of the big feet. Eyes up on top. There's no animal with eyes on top of their heads, unless the eyes were the kind of moved around like a bump, like a frog, because the eyes on reptiles are always on the side. So when they did this, whoever did it just didn't know, or they were trying to be. There was lots of like trying to be representative or giving you an idea, not really trying to always indicate an exact species. But I'm figuring because the eyes are on top that they might have meant to put them sideways. And with the thing here, might be indicating a toad with his tail not fully absorbed yet. So if you got this, there you go, you have a toad, pretty much, except the legs are not bent with little knees. It's all, like I said, representative. These are not always, there's no indication that they tried to show you an exact species. But here you go. It's a slip paint. In other words, the clay was white, but I covered it with slip or mud, darker mud, and then I came in and scratched it out. I love this guy. And this is one that I'm keeping for myself. The little eyeballs come from the art of West Colima and Jalisco. And it's a little ocarina. And put the feet on there so that when you put them on a table, it won't tip over. And here we go. And the last one that I'm having fun with is this one. Double bird ocarina. There's one, two holes, which means three notes. Two notes over there, three notes over here, and they're slightly pitched a little different than the other. Check it out. When I cover the holes, I get the fundamental, the bottom note, as we say in theory. Mitlante Kutli, thank you very much. Thanks for watching, Carnal. Anyway, check it. Thank you. See you later. Thanks for watching. Find something you like to do and do it and practice. I practice a lot. I'm not the master. I'm getting better. Have some more stuff up soon. And again, 1 through 13 are for sale and you can get a hold of me. Don't message me here because I don't come to YouTube to look, but go to martinespino.com, okay? And that's MartinEspino. And I'll see you later. Thank you. Gracias por chequear lo que estoy haciendo. Nos vemos, ¿eh? Chao.